everybody. I'm joined here with Amberly Moore. She just had an awesome ride, took first in overall rankings in the barrel racing. How'd you do that out there?
I always just let Paige go make a run, and tonight she came off from that alleyway, and this is her 4th year running here, so she knows where she's at. And when she took off, I was like, oh wow, we're going faster than normal, and she just about lost me on the first. So yeah, it was a good run. How's that?
Absolutely. You had a very low time of 14.15. Have you had a time that low before?
She ran a 13.99 here last year, so I knew she could do it. I just had to stay out of her way and let her do her job.
How do you control her and make sure she doesn't knock over those barrels? I watched it, and you guys go around them so tightly.
Well, that's the name of the game. Tight is fast, and sometimes they get in the way and they do fall over, and that's just the name of the game, and you just hope and pray that tonight's not the night that they all stay up.
What are you hoping to, do before tomorrow at the short go?
Just come back and make another smooth, fast, clean run and see where we end up when it's all said and done.
You mentioned that you have gotten into the 13s before. What was different then and now?
The night I ran the 13 last year, I was first out on the ground, and tonight I was more towards the bottom. So it just depends. Every year the ground's different, conditions are different, weather's different, so you never know what you're going to run. You just go out and make a clean run.
How do you feel about the San Angelo audience that's just cheering you guys on while y'all are out there?
Oh, I love San Angelo. Like I said, this is my 4th year coming down from Oregon to Texas, and San Angelo is one of my favorite rodeos to come run at.
I'm sure Texas is a lot different from Oregon, especially West Texas. What's the biggest difference?
Probably the bipolar weather. Texas is very bipolar. 68 degrees tonight and probably, 40 in the morning? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How long have you guys been here in San Angelo?
I came in this afternoon, and I leave here tomorrow night, or Saturday actually, and then I head to San Antonio for 2 runs.
Where did you come from right before today?
I'm staying up around the Fort Worth area through the middle of March, and then I will head back home to Oregon, and where we start the spring run in California.
And after San Antonio, what's going to be, a couple of rodeos following that?
After San Antonio, I go to the American on the 25th at AT&T Stadium. And then from there we go to Houston and Austin.
All right. Well, best of luck. You two were an amazing duo to watch. And hopefully you guys will get an even better time tomorrow, if that's possible. Y'all were just so fast.
Thank you.
I'm Ali Cassetti, and you're watching San Angelo Live.
Close enough. Great bucket horse. Deuces Wild. How many times has this Pete Car bucket horse been to the NFR? As many times as we got loops on a pair of jeans. Watch it. It's in the money hole right here. Look at this. Boy, look at his feet at the back.
Hey y'all, I'm Kendall Ponce here with Jake Finlay, who just scored an 81.5 in the saddle bronc riding competition, now putting him in 10th place for the short go tomorrow. How do you feel your ride went tonight?
Yeah, it was really good. I've been waiting to have a rematch at that horse for a while. I had a bit of bad luck on him there in Guyman, Oklahoma last year, and I saw my name beside him, and I've been waiting to come to Angelo for 2 weeks to get on him. Really good.
So it's a little bit of a rivalry, but now you did your part and you're on to the finals. So tell us, where are you from originally?
I'm from Gundawindi, Queensland. It's in the southeast corner of Queensland, and yeah, I grew up there all my life and come over to the States 4 years ago. Come to college over here at Panhandle State University under the guidance of Craig Latham and Robert Ettbauer, and yeah, now I'm here.
So what got you started doing saddle bronc riding all the way from Australia? It's not really a common thing most people would think of. They think of Texas and the South, So what really got you started in that?
Like rodeos, it's big back home. It's not as big as what it is over here. I had a lot of buddies that rodeoed back home, and we just all grew up riding steers and a few bulls, and then progressed to the bronc riding.
Oklahoma Panhandle, so what exactly, you threw a few names in there, how did they get you there, and what brought you specifically to that college?
I come over on the Australian high school team to the National High School Finals in Rock Springs, Wyoming, and Craig Latham found me there. He recruited me my freshman year in high school, groomed me up to come over, and yeah, it's been a blast ever since.
What's like the biggest change you think coming from Australia to the United States, like biggest thing to get accustomed to that really was just like, wow?
Apart from driving on the other side of the road, it would have to be the bucking horses. The bucking horses over here are so much better than back home. It's just a whole nother level of rodeo, and it's so much more professional over here than what it is back home.
And what are you majoring in there? Any further plans with your degree, or are you just trying to rodeo?
I'm an animal science major right now. I'll take my master's in nutrition here next year and stay at school for a little while longer, and then after that I'll just stay over and keep rodeoing.
Great. And what's your next rodeo after San Angelo? Obviously you're going to compete tomorrow, and then where do you go after that?
After the finals tomorrow, we got to get in the truck and drive all the way to Manhattan, Kansas for K-State University's college rodeo, so we've got some driving to do.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. I'm Kendall Ponce once again. Keep checking in with us for more updates on the rodeo, and this is the 10th showing tonight. You can watch Mr. Finlay again tomorrow as he competes.
If a bull doesn't run by and he hits the barrel, that's going to fall onto the bull's back. Look out, folks. They don't make them better than Joe Frost. 4-time national finalist, reserve champion of the world, college national champ, Joe Frost on Headstrong. This is as good a bull rider as you'll meet tonight. This is as good a bull as you're going to get on tonight. He bucked off Tim Askey. Now I think we're and spikes a landing. Come on, West Texas weekend here.
Hi, I'm Kendall Ponce here with Joe Frost, who just got done competing in bull riding, scoring an 84.5. Joe, how was your run tonight?
It was a good bull ride. That bull actually bucked me off 4 years ago in Fort Smith, Arkansas, so it was a little bit of a rematch. He's grown up quite a bit since then. I guess I have too. I was happy to have him, and he bucked really good and scored high enough. Should come back and ride another one tomorrow in the short round.
And your last name obviously raises some awareness. The relation to Lane Frost, is that what played into you getting started bull riding, or what really got you into it?
Yeah, all the Frosts are in rodeo. My Uncle Clyde Lane's dad rode bareback horse at the first National Finals Rodeo in Dallas in 1959, and my granddad rodeoed in the 50s, 60s. My dad rodeoed. I grew up not knowing really that there was anything else that a guy could do besides ride bulls or nothing else I really wanted to do. So I guess I'm living the dream, doing exactly what I've always wanted to do.
And where are you from?
I'm from Randolph, Utah.
So where's your next rodeo after San Angelo? After you compete tomorrow, where are you headed to?
I'll be going to Okeechobee, Florida at 3 o'clock on Saturday, and Kissimmee, Florida at 8 o'clock Saturday night.
And as you said, the whole Frost family is involved in rodeo. Do you all train together? Do you do separate things? Kind of what's going on with all that?
I got two little brothers. One's in high school, and then the other one's riding professionally as well. And we travel together, and we buck a lot of bulls there at the house, and we practice together and go together too.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations on your run tonight. I'm Kendall Ponce, and stay tuned in to San Angelo Live.
Logan Corvette from Las Cruces, New Mexico. He's inside the West Central Wireless Bucket Chute. Got a horse called Black Widow. Half the score from the horse, as Bob told you. Half the score from the cowboy. Gotta get the ace. Oh, Lord. Woo. Look out. Look out. Come on, New Mexico's in the house.
Hey y'all, I'm here with the new leader for bareback riding, Logan Corvette. You just had an awesome ride out there. Like I said, you are the new leader. You got yourself 87 points. How'd you do it?
Really, I mean, half our score comes from the horse, so I was just holding on for dear life. We've been training hard at the house, and so I was just really excited to have such a nice horse from Pete Carr.
Yeah, let's talk about the horse. Her name was Black Widow. Did she live up to that?
Yeah, no, thankfully, I'm sure my wife is very thankful that she did not. I'm a little sore, but definitely my wife still has her husband, so.
Was that one of the tougher horses you've ridden?
It was definitely one of the better horses that I've been able to get on this year. So I've only been to about 5 or 6 rodeos this year so far, but definitely one of the better animals I've been on. So yes, it was definitely a strong horse, but a lot of fun. And man, anytime you get to come to a rodeo like San Angelo with a great crowd and great stock, it's always a lot of fun.
So you're from Kentucky. How is San Angelo treating you compared to that?
Yeah, it's good. It's a little bit different down here. I've actually been living in New Mexico for the last 2 years. I went to college in Kentucky, and then now we live in Las Cruces, and so we've kind of been a little bit all over. But I mean, it's Texas. How can you not like Texas? You know, it's always a lot of fun. So yeah, we really enjoy it down here. It's a little humid here, a little muggy. I'm used to the desert, the dry air. So
Yeah, the more south you go, the worse it gets.
Yeah.
So what are you doing over in New Mexico?
I actually coach the rodeo team at New Mexico State University. I'm the head coach there and have been for 2 years, and so I get to kind of slip off a little bit on the weekends and go rodeo myself. And so, but it's a great job. I love it. There's nothing I'd rather do than coaching a bunch of great young men and women that love the sport of rodeo.
Would you rather be coaching or be the athlete that's being coached?
You know, there's so many benefits to both. If I had to pick one, I would definitely pick coaching. That's my passion. I love riding bucking horses. I'm passionate about it, but that's really, it's such a short-term thing. You know, you can only ride bucking horses until, you know, whatever age, but Lord willing, I can coach for the rest of my life. And so I'm definitely passionate about being able to help young men and young women. My rodeo coach made a huge impact on my life and really changed my life. And so I knew right then when I was in college, that was what I wanted to give my life to, is investing in young men and women. So there's nothing better than that, than making an impact that will last for generations. That would definitely be my pick.
Do you plan on staying in New Mexico to coach all like the rest of your life, or where else do you want to go?
You know, I love it there, and so yes, definitely for the foreseeable future, that's where we're at. We enjoy it there. It's a great program. It actually was started in 1942, so we just celebrated our 75th anniversary last year. So there's a lot of history. It's a great program. So yeah, I mean, you know, my wife is from Illinois, and I'm originally from Tennessee, and so, you know, maybe one day we'd like to get a little bit closer to our folks. That way, my parents and her parents can be near their grandkids and stuff. But for right now, it's where God has us, and we absolutely love it. It's a beautiful country with great people and a great university.
Well, the short go is already tomorrow, but after San Angelo, where are you heading?
I actually just got invited to stay here on Saturday for the Cent Shootout, and so I'll stay here and ride, and then I fly early Sunday morning. I need to change my flights. I was going to fly on Saturday, but I'll fly early Sunday morning to Phoenix, and I ride in Buckeye, Arizona on Sunday, and then back home and back to the coaching life next week.
Well, that sounds super exciting. Best of luck tomorrow and Saturday. Congratulations on being invited to the shootout. It's going to be great, I hear. I'm here with Logan Corvette. Come out tomorrow and Saturday to see him do some more great things. I'm Allie Cassetti, and you're watching San Angelo Live.